Hello, I'm Dominic Trofer, and welcome to one of the best and most epic videos today. As today is August 21st, 2013, it is my first anniversary today of my YouTube channel. This is why I'm doing this first anniversary video. I'm going to try and fit a lot of stuff in it today, but it's going to be a good episode. I thought about talking about, other things I'm, most interested about. And in the end of this video, I'm going to talk about why I started doing these videos and why I wanted to do this channel and stuff. Well, the things I want to talk about is mainly Doctor Who, and like I said, I'm looking forward to these two specials at the end of this year: the 50th anniversary special and the Christmas special, which has the 11th Doctor, played by Matt Smith, is regenerating into the 12th Doctor, who is now played by Peter Capaldi. And I'm looking forward to seeing what his Doctor is like at the end of this year, because I think he's a really great actor, and I think he was one of my choices to be the Doctor. He has been one of the choices for a while now, but I think he'll be a good Doctor, and I'm looking forward to seeing him at the end of this year and then in Series 8 next year as well. And then, like I said, one thing we're also looking forward to in the 50th anniversary is this Doctor, played by John Hurt, who is between the 8th and the 9th Doctors. And, like I said, he's the one that fought in the Time War. And people were always wondering who this Doctor was going to be. First, I thought, before I saw him at the end of the Series 7 finale, I actually did expect that. I thought he was going to be here in the 50th anniversary, but before I saw him appear in Doctor Who, I thought it was going to be like a future version. People thought he was going to be a version before the first Doctor, a pre-Doctor, which could have been an idea, but I didn't think of that. And then there was another idea about him for him to be between the 8th and the 9th Doctors. And I thought, well, that's plausible, because it's the only bad thing we can only think of that the Doctor's done. And mainly, he'll fill in the gap between the 8th and the 9th incarnations in the middle. And I think it'll be, I will be looking forward to this, because, like I said, we've always wondered what caused the 8th Doctor's regeneration into the 9th. And this will be the piece and the gap that's been missing all these years. Because I was wondered why the 8th Doctor's regeneration was never shown. And I always thought, well, maybe because the Doctor doesn't want to talk about it, and maybe that's why it's never been shown or even spoken about. He talked about Time War and stuff and what he's done, but he don't really talk about, the main parts of it. He sometimes talks about the moment and stuff, but not, a true, full part of the story. But also in time coming, a show I watched called The Big Bang Theory. If you don't know what it is, you'll have to Google it or something. What The Big Bang Theory is, it's a science comedy. So it's a comedy, but started back in 2007, and it mainly focuses on these four friends who are all geeks and scientists, with the names Sheldon Cooper, Leonard Hofstadter, Howard Wolowitz, and Raj, or Rajesh as people call him, Cooper Polly. And it's always been a good show of how they've worked out. Like I said, most of them, all four of them, well, except for Sheldon, Leonard, Raj and Howard, they're all like, trying to get women and stuff, and, girlfriends and stuff in a relationship. And over the years, it's always been interesting of how the characters have worked out. And in the first episode, we had a new character called Penny, who moved in next door. But Leonard, over the years, Leonard, Howard and Raj have always had a sort of crush on Penny. And it's always been interesting of why, the characters do this. The thing with Sheldon, he's actually got Asperger's, which is it's a symptom many autistic people have, which I have as well. I don't mind talking about it. And he always acts very unusual. Sometimes he always hurts people's feelings even though he don't mean it. and half the time don't really have, don't have very sexual feelings over the time, but like I said, he's always been in an asexual state. Like I said, he's never had feelings for the opposite sex. But when Amy was a friend of his that he met over an online dating website, which Howard and Raj helped him with, became good friends. Then over years, started to have feelings for him, and now like the boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff. Also, Howard had a girlfriend in season 3. She's called Bernadette, and then over time they had little, falls out. They broke up, and then they got back together. And then at the end of season 5, they got married. Also with Leonard, like I said, him and Penny together. They've had on and off relationships over the seasons, and so far they're back together. But Penny, in season 3, there were different points of their relationship. That's why she broke up with him and all that lot. But with the new season coming up, I'm looking forward to see it this November. While in America, you've seen it next month, September. Lucky. But with throughout season 6, Raj ended up getting a girlfriend called Lucy on Valentine's Day in a comic book store party. For many people who didn't have girlfriends or anyone on Valentine's Day, but it was a good episode. And then unfortunately in the finale they ended up breaking up because Lucy was socially anxious and she didn't feel comfortable around people. So it was it was kind of Raj's fault for doing that. But I look forward to if she does return in season 7. But over time there have been many programmes I've enjoyed, many cancelled because of many reasons, but there's many other things I like as well. Just like games as well. There are a few consoles I enjoy, the Wii, the Wii U, Xbox and stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of those. I like my old game consoles and stuff, so I do. And I'm not really giving a huge presentation about video games, but I'm just putting out little bits out there. And finally, the part everyone's been waiting for. You might be thinking, well, why did I start this channel 1 year ago today? The reason I started the channel is because I saw many people doing YouTube videos of like stuff they're interested in, like video games or Doctor Who, sci-fi, comedy or drama or whatever, or unboxings and stuff. Or reviews even, and I always thought about, I always said to myself, a few years ago, I'd love to, do something like this. And I thought, well, let's get it done. I was at a friend's house, a friend of mine, he had a YouTube channel, and I thought, well, let's make one for myself. That's why I made one. And one of my videos I've done, it's a gameplay of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, done by another friend. And I thought, well, I'd like to do, talk about stuff as well. And the first video I did, which was called Interesting Topics to Talk About, episode 1, my pilot, my pilot episode, I actually planned on not doing anymore. I said to myself, if I don't get, 10, views for that video at the end of the week, I won't do anymore. And I even said that if I don't get a certain amount of views on my video, I won't do it anymore, and I'll scrap the whole thing, even though I would have had one video done. But because I got more than that, I thought, well, let's do a few more, and then I got interested in doing it as well, and I like to talk about other things as well. So that's mainly why I wanted to do the channel, because I see people doing videos and stuff, and it always interests me of why people do them, because they like to put their own opinion out and stuff. And I'm pretty glad that I did this, and it was the best thing I ever did. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed my first anniversary video. I'll be doing some more in the near future, and I'd like to say thank you for whoever watches my videos. And I know it's not a lot of, I know they're not like loads, like 50 of them. I know there are only a few, but I'm kind of glad that people do watch my videos. and I'd like to say thank you very much to everyone who watches my videos, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.